How do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the Trier Trevians take on the Deerfield Warriors. Central Suburban League crossover game. A little bit chilly. Got the wind blowing in off the lake. Got the old CNL working today. Lucas Kirsten. Kirsten leads it off, and we're ready to get underway on this one. Well, Jameson on the mound. And the pitch low and inside the ball. They got the new backdrop out on the outfield. Second to first for the out, one away. And Bradley Pineless, the batter. And a pitch high, a ball. He redid the fencing here at New Trier. There's a strike on the inside corner. Decide the pitch on the way. And outside a ball. And pitch high, a ball. And a line shot back up the middle. That's a base hit. And a single for Pineless, and he's aboard at Matt Rosenbaum, the batter. Courtesy runner over there is Andrew Tyson. They look over, and the delivery in there for a strike to Rosenbaum. Jacob Boekler on deck. And he got hit by the pitch. High and tight. Took it on the shoulder. Here's Moakler. So 2 on with 1 out. And that's a strike. Strike 1. The sun is out. And we're supposed to get some pretty nice weather after a very chilly start to the baseball season. Low and inside a ball. And in there for a strike. Time called. And fly ball. That's going to go foul. Down in the corner, out in the street. Down in the left field corner. And a ball low and inside. Sam Fraden on deck. They look back, the pitch, and that's fouled off. And scooped at, and going to give an effort, not going to get there, going to be triangle shot. And the bases are loaded. And Sam Fraden, the batter. So bases loaded. And a strike one. Top of the first inning. The lock and load, and that's a line shot. That's going to be a base hit. No, it is not. A foul ball. And we had an injury on top of that. And going out to play right field, Sean Duer. So Duer takes over in right field. Outside a ball. Bases loaded, one out. And just a little outside a ball. Into the wide, and the pitch, and that one's fouled off. And another one. Fouled away. And foul. Count holds. Alec Rabin, the batter. And threw for the, Fraden rather, and his single, and that scores a run. So 3 singles and a hit batter, and a run home for Deerfield here in the top of the first, and Alec Rabin, the batter. And a strike one. Lee Rubin on deck. And outside a ball. And squibbed a little fall. Trevians outfield shaded slightly to right. And strike 3. 2 away. Here's Rubin. Lee Rubin batting with the bases loaded. 1 run hit. And a ground ball right to first baseman Can. Steps on the bag. And we're down to the top half of the first inning. So at the end of half inning of play, it's Deerfield 1 and New Trier coming to bat. And Dylan McGuire will lead it off for the Trevians. And takes a strike 1. McGuire, Can, and Dylan Horvitz do up. The pitch, and right back up the middle, base hit. So the single puts McGuire aboard. Here's Matt Can. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. Trevian's first baseman. Baseball action well underway now. Now if the weather would only cooperate a little bit more. Although today's, the sun's out. It's not a terrible day, but it is much cooler over here by the lake than it is out in the western suburbs. That's a ball. Outside. Kind of evens up at 1-1. Goes to bunt. Bunt's a foul. They look over it. And the throw over. Keeping McGuire honest over there. Going inside. There goes McGuire. There's the throw. They got him. And a ground ball. So roller. Whoopsie. And can aboard. And here's Dylan Horvitz. So Horvitz bats with can aboard at first. And the bottom half of the first inning. Throw over to first. Runner back. Tried to call time. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Sean Dwyer on deck. Came in to replace Mike Hurley, who got injured chasing that foul ball down the right field line. Top half of the inning. Throw to first. Runner back. Swing and a miss. Strike. Again, the throw over to first, and again, the runner back. And inside a ball.
Good eye, kid. Come on, Horvitz. Go, kid.
And low and outside a ball. And again, that throw to first. And low and outside a ball. So the count's gone full on Horvitz. They look over. And the pitch on the way, ball 4. And Horvitz draws the walk. And we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Horvitz, and it is Francis Fay. Here's Sean Dwyer. Swing and a bit, strike 1. To Dwyer. Batting here. And that's going to be a gapper out there in the right center. And the throw going to go into second. And a run home. And we're tied up at 1. Here's Liam O'Neill. So O'Neill bats. And his first offering, the first offering was high and outside the ball. And that one fouled away. Next week in real time, Trevians take on the Evanston Wildcats. This year should be pretty interesting. Got a bunch of players that are highly regarded on both teams. Actually, more so Evanston than New Trier. And strike 3. Cut him on the outside corner. So Liam O'Neill out. Here's Will McNulty. And low and outside a ball. And that's going to be a gapper. Center fielder tried to make the catch, couldn't do it. McNulty into second, changes places with Dwyer, and third run, 3 runs come in and 2 runs come in on that play, 3 in the inning. Here's Martin Duffy batting here. So the double by McNulty plates Horvitz and Francis Fay. Right. Well, Francis Fay running for Horvitz and Sean Dwyer. Foul ball. Now the pitch. And fouled off. A windshield whacker off to the right. And slow little ground ball. Pick up, throw, and we're done with the first. At the end of 1, it's New Trier 3 and Deerfield 1. We'll be back. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Be supportive, not intrusive. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Ben Charlson leading it off for the Warriors here in the top half of the second inning. 8, 9, and 1 due up for Deerfield. Coach Napoleon looking for his 800th win of the season of his career. Not just the season, no, of his career. 800th win of his career tonight. And a pitch high a ball. You have a couple of the old alumni have made it back. Here's the strike. Now the pitch. And strike 3. And Charleston out. Here's Mason Dumathier. I'm going to guess on that. It's a French pronunciation. And in there for a strike. Number 9, the batting order for the Deerfield Warriors. Low and outside the ball. Coach Napoleon in his 19th year here at New Trier. Pitch is high ball. And a ground ball. McNulty over to Can for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And Lucas Kirstein batting. Little inside the ball. Each team with 3 hits. Jamison delivers. And a ground ball. Second baseman. And whoopsie. He dropped it and then picked it up. And it cost him. So the error puts the runner on the board. Here's Brad Heinless. And so the first runner back. Heinless led off the ball game, or led off the hitting for Deerfield with a single in the first after Christian ground out. So 2 out, runner aboard. Going inside the ball. There goes the runner, ground ball. McNulty over to first, and that be it for the top of the second. And New Trier leading this one 3-1. And Carter Heisinger leading it off. And strike one. To Heisinger. Low and outside the ball. 1-1. Eric Nicholas on deck. And low and inside the ball. Now the pitch and a ground ball. Shortstop, long throw in time. One up, one down. Here's Eric Nicholas. There's the new signs out there for the state championships. 2000, 2009. Both of them under Coach Napoleon. And a ball. And inside a ball. And strike. And the state runner up over in right field. And ball 4. Eric Nicholas aboard. And Dylan McGuire, the batter. Pitches high ball. 1997. And his first year, they projected to win everything and ended up going as far as the Elite Eight of baseball. In 1999, they finished second in state and then won it in 2000. So in those days, instead of 7 games, which it now is, it was 8 games. And the Trevians went 15 of 16 those 2 years in the playoffs. So the second out in time, and Eric Nicholas aboard at second with the stolen base. McGuire continues to bat. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. So the first in time. And 2 away. Here's Matt Kent. And a ground ball. First baseman to the pitcher covering in time. On the other hand, toss. And we're done with 2. New Trier leading this one 3-1. We'll be back. The Metro Chicago Sports Network affiliates include New Trier Television, Comcast Northern Cook County, Highland Park, Texas, Southeastern Lake County, and Extreme Northeastern Cook County, AT&T Uverse, WOW, RCN Cable, and selected games on YouTube. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning. And 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Deerfield Warriors. Matt Rosenbaum leading it off. Rosenbaum, Muckler, and Friden. Low and outside the ball. Jameson on the mound for the Trevians. Now the pitch. And Rosenbaum, second time in the ball game, gets hit by the pitch and is aboard. And here's Jacob Moakler. Look over and the throw over and runner back. Now strike. Squares the bunt, fouled it off. Runner with the lead. And a pitch outside the ball. And a ground ball. Nice pickup. Throw to second out on the first, not in time, but the fielder's choice on the nice play at third by McGuire. And there's one away. Here's Sam Fraden. And that's through for the base hit. So Fraden 2 for 2 on the day. And Alec Rabin, the batter. Runners at first and second. And wild pitch. And runners advance. So 2 on in scoring position. Swinging a bit strike. Slow little ground ball. Pick up, throw. They got him. Nice play again by McGuire. Throw over to third. Runner over there in time. But the run comes home, and it's a 3-2 ball game. And here's Lee Rubin. Outside the ball. And in there for strike. Yeah, strike 2. And fouled away off to the right. And a windshield whacker and outside the ball. To Lee Rubin. Runner at third, representing a tying run for Deerfield. Now the pitch, and he went fishing, and the runner's coming home from third. They got him. And Horvitz picks it up and tags the runner out. And we're done with the top half of the second. But Deerfield plates one and pulls within one of the Trevians. New Trier leading this one 3-2 as we go to the bottom half of the third inning. And Dylan Horvitz leads it off. Horvitz, Sean Dwyer, and Liam O'Neill due up. And the pitch outside the ball. And scooped that, and a little pop-up. Dying Quail taken by the pitcher for the out. One away. And here's Dwyer. And he fouls one off. Strike 1. Yeah, that 2000 state championship team had four or five, that ended up playing professional sports at one level or another. High and outside the ball. And, of course, the 2009 team had Charlie Tilson as a sophomore. And ball 4.
So Dwyer aboard via the walk. And Liam O'Neill, the batter.
And he's got a base hit deep in the hole. So 2 aboard
With 1 out.
and Will McNulty, the batter. That 2003 team that Coach Napoleon had really came alive in the summer ball. One outside the ball. One stayed in American Legion and got as far as the regionals in Cincinnati. Ground ball out at second, on to first in time for the DP, and we're done with the third at the end of 3. New Trier leading it 3-2. We'll be back.
You are watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Drive at dusk, dawn, or night. Make sure you turn on your lights. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network.
Top of the 4th inning here, and Ben Charlson leading it off. And fouls one off.
Charlson, DeMathieu, and
Kirsten due up. 8-9-1. To face Jamison, and he sends a foul ball. Charlson fouls one off. And right back up the middle.
Single. And DeMathieu backs.
Go to first. Runner back. And a ball high. McGuire playing on the infield grass. And fouled away. And low and outside the ball. Coach Napoleon looking for career win 800. So the first runner back. And low and outside the ball. And a ground ball. Oh, nice play. And the play will be at second. Won't get the runner at first, but McGuire playing on the infield grass still managed to grab hold of it and quickly throw to second for the fielder's choice. Here is Lucas Kirsten, and he goes for the sacrifice. Advance the runner along. And with 2 out, runner at scoring position at second. And Bradley Pineless, the batter. And a comebacker. Jamison underhand flipped the can for the out. And we go to the bottom half of the fourth, halfway home with the ball game. And New Trier leading Deerfield by the score of 3-2. And leading it off here is Martin Duffy, bottom third of the batting order for New Trier. And pitch low and outside a ball. They lock and load, and that is on the inside corner for a strike. The Metro Chicago Sports Network, our 30th season of doing broadcasts. We're going to miss strike. Low and outside a ball. Our 27th at New Trier, but our 30th season in television sports. We had a couple of years where we also did some radio sports before we switched over. A couple of games. Pitches high a ball. Now they lock and they load and swing and a miss. Strike to Heisinger as Duffy struck out for out number one of the inning. And swing and a miss. Strike. And Heisinger's gone on strikes. And Eric Nicholas, the batter. Yes, he swings and misses. And a pitch low ball. And that one's low ball. And low and outside. And fouled away. Windshield whacker back behind us. And strike three, cut him on the outside corner. We played four. New Trier leading this one 3-2 over Deerfield. And we'll be back. The home of North Shore High School Sports. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Plan to arrive. Don't drink and drive. A message into public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the fifth inning. And Matt Rosenbaum leading it off. Fouls one off. He of the being clunked. So a little ground ball, and nope, not going to be able to get that one. Infield single. And here is Jacob Mokler. And he takes a strike. So runner at first. Deerfield, one of the schools in the Central Suburban League North section. They are the school size-wise, one of the smaller schools. At times, they have been the smallest in the conference, in the entire league. Right now, it is Maine East that is the smallest, which is rather surprising because not too long ago, they were in the Central Suburban South. Ground ball and a whoopsie, and everybody's safe. So 2-1. And Sam Fraden, who's had 2 singles in his previous plate appearances, batting here. And goes to bunt. And that's a beauty. Everybody's going to be safe on the little infield single. So the bases are loaded. And Alec Raven, the batter. And outside the ball. Fouled off. Throw to third, runner back. And they got the runner in the rundown on the missed side. And out. It's Rosenbaum that was out. And that's a base hit. That's going to score 2. And Deerfield takes the lead. And here's Lee Rubin. Foul territory, and Cam takes it for the out. Two away. Ben Charleston, the batter. And he takes a strike one. But Deerfield's taking the lead here in the top of the 5th inning, 4-3. And that one's fouled away. Runner with the lead. And a ball outside. And went fishing in the Skokie Lagoon, strike 3. But Deerfield grabs the lead from the Trier, and it is 4-3. Deerfield leading as we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. And top of the batting order due up for the Trevians. Dylan McGuire leading it off. Takes a strike. And the pitch, and fouled off. And low and outside the ball. We're in the 5th at New Trier. Wilbur Duke Childs Field. That's a base hit single. And a line shot out over to second, back to first. Nice play. 3-6-3 on the DP, 2 down. And Dylan Horvitz, the batter. He takes a pitch high ball. That 2007 team with New Trier was a awesome team. And only proved the adage, the team that's the best on paper is not necessarily the team that wins it. You got to get over the monarch butterflies flying around, which happened in the championship game. Big time to them. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, strike. Now the lock and load, and it's a little ground ball, shortstop. Over to first, and that be it for the bottom half of the fifth. At the end of 5, it's Deerfield 4, New Trier 3, and we'll be back. More action ahead on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buckle up, Illinois, it's the law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we move along, top of the 6th inning on this one. And Debathier leading it off, fouls one off. New pitcher on the mound, Peter Schultz replacing Will Jamison. And low and inside the ball. So Jamison is replaced here by Schultz. 4-3 to score. There's a strike. And he went fishing. Strike 3. And one away. And back to the top of the batting order, Lucas Kirstein. And strike. And that's low ball. The look ahead, the pitch. And that's it for a strike. And behind him, a ball. Deerfield holding on to a 1-run lead here. And well outside the ball. Yeah, earlier in the broadcast, talked about that 1999-2000 run. And congratulations are in order to Matt Loddick. Ball 4. Matt on that. Those two teams, his junior year, set an all-time record for the most hits ever in the state baseball championship series. The following year was named the MVP of the state tournament. And he has now been named the head basketball coach at Valparaiso University. So congratulations to Matt. And also congratulations to Charlie Tilson. He's been moved up to the AAA team in Memphis, the Memphis Redbirds. Has had a couple of hits. Learning the ropes at that level. They look back a couple of times. Enough that Kirsten calls time. And a ground ball. McNulty over the can. Can comes down on the base for the out. 2 away.
And Matt Rosenbaum, the batter.
And he fouls one off.
Rosenbaum hit twice. And then a single.
In his previous times at bat.
So he officially is 1 for 1.
In his at bat. Deerfield 4 runs, 8 hits. New Trier 3 runs on 5. Pitch high, a ball. And well outside the ball. And a ground ball. McNulty over to first. And that takes care of that. So, at the end of the top half of the 6th, we go to the bottom half of the frame. And the Deerfield Warriors leading the new Trier Trevians by the score of 4-3. And Sean Dwyer leads it off with a single.
So Dwyer aboard.
And Liam O'Neill, the batter. And a bunt. Sacrifice going to work. Move the runner along. Throw to first in time.
And here's Will McNulty. McNulty had a double back in the first. That brought home
Dwyer. And a soft liner. That's going to drop in for the base hit right along the line. And coming home to score is Dwyer, and we're tied up at 4 on the single by McNulty. And here's Martin Duffy. And a pitch high, a ball.
Duffy's grounded out
And struck out. Previous plate appearances. Batting here in the bottom of the 6th. As the ball game down, we're all knotted up. And outside the ball. Throw it to first. Runner back. And that drops low for a ball. And strike on the outside corner. I think Duffy thought it was outside. He was set to throw the bat away and trot on over to first. Now the delivery, and that's high, ball 4. Had to wait a pitch.
So 2 on. And 1 out. And
Francis Fay
on the pitch run at first.
Here's Carter Heisinger. He takes the ball. So 2 aboard. Trevians trying to regain the lead. They got in the first inning. Here's a strike. Wind blowing in. Kind of cross field. Fly ball. And right fielder over, has it for the out. And everybody will stay put. So here's Eric Nicholas. Trevians now 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Deerfield 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1. McNulty with the leadoff second. Francis Fay with his leadoff first. Well, they might have had him, but nobody moved on the field. So a little ground ball. Flip to second for the force out, and we're done with 6. Tied up at 4. Covering football, basketball, ice hockey, and baseball. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We go to the top of the 7th inning. And all knotted up. Moakler, the batter. Takes pitch outside the ball. And it's right. Schultz delivers well outside the ball. And fouled away. Off to the left. Skimmed it a little bit. And low and outside the ball. Moakler, Freden, and Rabin do up. Another one fouled away. And that one fouled off. And strike 3. And that is one away. Here's Sam Freden. Well, Mike Andre, the second baseman on the 2000 team, here today. So is Charlie McGuire. Charlie was on the 2011 Trevian crew. And Rob Russell, great right fielder for the Trevians, here with his 2 sons, future Trevians. Delivery outside the ball. So Freden bats as Moakler's struck out. And a ground ball. O'Neill to can in time. 2 away. And Alec Rabin, the batter. Swing and a miss, strike. Rabin batting. 1 for 3 on the day. Foul ball back at us. And fouled away, and that got a little piece of Horvitz. And high pop-up foul, and a windshield whacker. Off to the right. And low and inside a ball. And outside a ball. Time called. And hit by the pitch. So Raven aboard, and here's Lee Rubin. Takes a ball. They lock and load. In there for a strike. Top of the batting order, 2 up for the Trevians. In the bottom half of the frame. And a ground ball. O'Neill to McNulty for the force out. And we have gone 6.5. All knotted up at 4. And Dylan McGuire will lead it off. McGuire, Ken, and Horvitz do up for the Trevians. The pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Strike one. And high and outside a ball. Time called. Now we're ready. And well outside a ball. McGuire 2 for 3 officially on the day. Two singles. And ball 4. So McGuire aboard. And here is Matt Can. Matt Can bats. Shows butt. Pulls it back. Takes a pitch inside a ball. Again, throw to first, and again, the runner back. And a ground ball. Nice pickup out at second. Out at first on the DP. So 2 away, and Dylan Horvitz, the batter. And strike on the outside corner. And shave and a haircut, 2 bits, high and tight a ball. Now the lock and load, and that's in there for a strike. And strike 3. And we go to extra innings. At the end of 7, we're tied up at 4, and we'll be back with more. The Metro Chicago Sports Network on cable and the internet. You drink, you drive, you lose. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we go to extra frames, top of the 8th inning. Ben Charlson, the batter, has a dubious distinction of being number 8 in the batting order and having started, led off 3 innings here. And ground ball. Nice pickup by McGuire. And takes the time and delivers a strike over to first for the out. 1 away.
Good eye.
And DeMathieu, the batter. Mason DeMathieu. And he sends one over to McGuire. And throw to first, and on the tag, out. 2 away. And back to the top of the batting order. Luke Kirstein takes a strike. Peter Schultz on in relief, pitching here in the top of the 8th inning. Didn't miss by much. A little bit inside, I think. And a strike on the outside corner. Shadows getting a little long here at Duke Childs Field. Now the pitch and fisted away. Foul ball. And outside a ball. And well outside the ball. And real-time Trevians playing District 113 this week. Both Deerfield and Highland Park. And strike 3 on the inside corner. So we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. And Nutcher and Deerfield knotted up at 4. And Sean Dwyer leading it off. And he takes a strike 1. Dwyer, O'Neill, and McNulty 4, 5, and 6 in the Trevian batting order. Outside the ball. And that's high ball. The lock and load and a little pop-up. Second baseman takes it for the out. 1 away. Liam O'Neill, the batter. Here's a strike. And down the line, foul ball. And a little comebacker. Over to first, on the other hand, flip, 2 down. And Will McNulty, the batter. And so we're going to make the strike. Yeah, high bounder. Shortstop over to first, and we're done with 8. We go to the 9th inning, and the score remains tied at 4. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We go to the 9th inning, and still knotted up at 4. Bradley Pineless takes a strike. Ever since the Trevians gave up the lead back in the 5th inning, they have not allowed a hit through 3.
Come on, boys.
6th, 7th, and 8th. And a fly ball. And over to take it is Nicholas for the out. And one away. Here's Matt Rosenbaum. And the ball outside. And a ball inside. 2-0. On Rosenbaum. Schultz delivers. And that's a strike, and the count's gone blackjack. And a ground ball, little comebacker. Kind of a protection, stick that glove out right at his knee. Takes it for the out. On to first. 2-away. And Jacob Bokler, the batter. And a high bounder. Nice running pickup by O'Neill on the first, and we go to the bottom half of the 9th. And the score remains tied at 4 with Martin Duffy, Connor Heisinger, and Eric Nicholas due up. Outside a ball. And strike. 1-1 to Duffy. Duffy walked his last time up, erased on a fielder's choice. The runner, as Francis Fay came in and pinch ran for him. On the re-entry, Duffy back in the ball game. And well outside the ball. And another one outside the ball. And a line shot. That's a base hit to right. A single for Duffy. And Carter Heisinger, the batter. It's on to first. Runner back. Threatening the runner. Takes a strike on the outside corner.
Good pitch.
And a butt foul. Right field to Sunfield now. Here's a shot down the line, foul. And low ball. Here's the new center field logo out there. And through for the base hit. A single by Heisinger and 2 on and nobody out. The winning run at second. And Eric Nicholas, the batter. Time called. Get to a little bit of strategizing. Right field is a tough sun field right now. There's a strike. As the shadow's getting long, that sun coming right over the dugout. You can see how long those shadows are.
Make a play, Mac.
Pulled it back and strike. Nicholas. And some more strategizing going on. And outside a ball. Got to wait a little bit, but runners. No way in a situation like this. They're going to send a runner on an iffy chance. And a ball. Fielders pulled in at the corners. And strike 3 on the outside corner. 1 away. And Dylan McGuire, the batter. And throw out the second. Runner back in plenty of time.
Get ahead, way to get ahead.
Got a pinch runner out there first. At second. And hit him. So McGuire aboard and the bases are loaded. And they, with 1 out, they'll pull all the fielders in a little bit. And Matt Can, the batter. And a time for a little discussion on what to do. And fouled off. Strike 1 to Matt Kent. And a line shot, that's going to be up over the head, and that's going to finish off the ball game. Trotting home with the run. And the new Trier Trevians win this one by the score of 5-4. And with that, Coach Napoleon gets his 800th win. So congratulations to Coach Napoleon on his 800th win. And the Trevians win this one 5-4 in extra innings. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap this one up. You are watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Seatbelts, click it or ticket, Illinois. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Final word on this ball game for the new Trier Trevians. 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They were struck out 6 times. Trevians were walked 5. 5 left on base and 1 stolen base. For the Deerfield Warriors, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 4 times, walked just once, 8 left on base for the Deerfield Warriors and 2 stolen bases. So that'll do it for us for this ball game. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Congratulations to Coach Napoleon. Join us for more sports action here on the network all during the spring and summer. And for all of us, we say, as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.